Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's Retro Dave back again, and it's pickup video time. I know there's a few of you that have been kind of really keen to see what I've been getting. I weren't planning to do a video today because Wednesday's normally my night off, if you like, with the missus, but she's still at work at the minute, so until she gets home I thought I'd throw in a cheeky pint and show some of the games I've been getting. So I want to split this pickup video of the NES games into probably 3 parts. So I've got one bundle of NES games there, I've got another one I'm going to do, and I'm still waiting for one other to come, which is due next week. So yes, it's going to be a 3-parter, if you like. So this will be part 1. Cheers to all your one and all. Okay, so I've got 3 loose carts, and 6 box games and a manual. So we'll start off with the manual first and work our way up to the cream later on. So I got myself that superset I got with a 4-score thing. It was missing the instruction manual for the game, so I managed to find myself a manual on eBay. It's in alright condition, but it matches the condition the rest of it's in. So happy to have the manual for that. So it's all in there, all together. So that is for the Mario, Tetris and Nintendo World Cup. So the manual will go in the superset box to kind of complete that. I've got 3 American NES cards, varying condition. This game, the label's a little rough on it, but it's safe to find it kind of in the UK without importing it is kind of pretty uncommon. Haven't seen many, so I thought I'd grab it while I could. I think it was a bite now. I think it was a tenner delivered. It wasn't a great deal, and it's actually surprisingly a pretty decent game, and that is A Nightmare on Elm Street. So you can see that the label's got a little bit of mark at the top there, and in the middle there. It actually looks better on the camera than it does in real life. The label's kind of a little bit flat, if you like, as it's kind of lost its like bright glossiness, but there we go. The Nightmare on Elm Street, it's not a bad game at all. And again, I will get around to doing a gameplay of it, as with all the other games I've got on the shelf, so in time there'll be a gameplay of that one. Next one, really surprised to get this. This was a tenner as well, and I have got, there's 3 in the series. This is the 3rd in the series. This one only come out in USA. We didn't get a Palais release. So you've got Bart versus the Space Mutants, Bart versus the World, and the 3rd one is Bartman versus Radioactive Man, and this is where's the bloody thing? USA. Label's pretty good. It's got a bit of marking at the top there, and this was a buy it now. I think this was over a tenner delivered, so I jumped at it straight away. I kind of searched through. There's a bit of damage to the back there, but not too. I was going to change the back out, but the actual back of the cart has got the Acclaim there. I've never seen that before, so this kind of goes with this actual cartridge. I can't really swap it out, but I'm not too bothered. Again, I remember having this game back 2005, 2006. I think it was like 25-30 quid. So when I saw it for a tenner, I just bought it straight away, regardless of the little bit of damage. I won't get it boxed. I'll just stick it in a custom case. So I'm happy to have the trilogy now of the Simpsons games for the NES. So that's Bartman meets Radioactive Man, and this one, it's a cracking game. Didn't know much about it. I think I heard someone talking about it. Someone mentioned it and said it played like Akari Warriors, and I thought, oh, I quite like that. So I jumped and had a quick look. I can't remember who it was now that said it. So I pinged on eBay, found this. Again, I've had this for a fair few weeks. And it's Gunsmoke by Capcom. It's the USA one. The PAL version is a slightly different label. It's a different label altogether, not slightly, it's quite different. Cracking game this is. This is really, really good. I think this is only about 12, 13 quid. It wasn't a huge amount. But yeah, it's a really, really good game. So if you do see it, I would recommend picking it up. So yeah, nice label on that one. So that's Gunsmoke. Right, before we get onto the box stuff, I've got to start taking things out of box protectors. I'm going to have another swig of my drink. Lovely, right. So we'll start with like the more comedy stuff and then work our way out to the cream bit later on. By no means these are rubbish games, just that the condition and kind of the better games are near the end. So in Sentinel cases, so I'm going to take that one by one. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I'm looking to kind of upgrade some of my loose cart games to box complete copies, and mainly for the games that I used to have or I've got some kind of connection to, pardon me, unless they're obviously just in really nice condition and I can't, you know, turn it down. This is a game I used to play back in the day, but I want to go into that a bit later on in another video about the games and my history of the games. But so this game is I had a lot of fun playing this back in the day, and I still play it today. It's a cracking game, and it's Track and Field 2. It's you know, nothing real special, but I find it quite fun. You can do loads of cool stuff on there. I won't reel it all off, but you get the idea. So we're now adopting Dazzy's term of box porn, and what that'll be is I'm going to basically go over all the boxes and show you, you know, in kind of a bit of detail the condition. So I'm hoping you'll actually see a little bit of a mark there. So to the bottom, it's got minimal wear to it really, and then there's that side. There was a price label there, and I managed to actually get that off without causing too much damage. The original price tag was $39.99, but I paid a fraction of that. There's a dent just there, but again, not too bothered. Now this was advertised, this actually came recently, this was advertised as brand new, like old shop stock, and it was, I think it was $16.99 delivered, 17 quid. And it's, so if I open it up, it's brand new in there. That's how it was advertised. It's got in its bag with the registration card and the manual behind it, just there, and the poster. So that's in real nice condition. Obviously it will be played because I like that game. So that goes back in its Sentinel case for safekeeping. There we go. Right, I'll have a swig in between every game, I think. Next game. It's again, I had this cart only, and I gave my cartridge to Richard Turner a few weeks ago because I've got a boxed complete copy of it. This is a game me and my brother used to play quite a bit. Again, so this is part of my kind of buyback plan, and this game is a Borny's blob. Basically, you've got to feed the blob different flavoured jelly beans, and it turns him into other things to help you on your way. So, like if you feed him a Coca-Cola jelly bean, turns into a bubble. I think that's right. Yeah, Coca-Cola's bubble, and you've got like another one turns into an umbrella. There's a banana, turns him into like a boomerang, or stuff like that. It's kind of like a bit how you work it. And there's I mean, flavoured jelly beans there are now. There's quite a few. There's about 20 odd. And you basically have to work your way around the levels by feeding the blob different coloured beans. And then you turn him into like, licorice lad. I'll show you the back of the box so you can see what I mean. In the middle there. So you feed him different coloured jelly beans, and it enables you to access certain areas. Yeah, so it's a pretty smart game. Yeah, a lot of fun memories playing this, and I'm really happy to have it box complete. So back to the box porn again. Again, this is in real nice conditions. A few minor little marks again. Just there's a little dent there, but again, I'm not too bothered. As long as it's in good enough condition, we're happy. And there's the end. Still got the Nintendo seal on there. It's folded in. And then the back. There we are. So it's a Borny's blob. So it's not expensive. It's a pretty cheap little game, but it's a really fun game. So if you haven't played it, it's well worth picking up. So we'll stick that back in the case. Dear mate. So I kind of got this like funny throat and cough and that. Don't know what's going on, but there we go. This game, I'm really happy to get this one box complete. I had this loose cart for a long time. This is one I bought back when I first started collecting again, like a couple of years ago. Really like this game. Really happy to have it complete. Love the box for it. Look at that case. Again, this is in real lovely condition as well. Really happy with this one. And that's Batman. So these are all PAL version, by the way. These are the ones I'm showing you. The loose carts were American. These are all PAL, yeah. So there's Batman. As you can see, it's in really lovely condition. So there's the bottom. It's got a tiny, just minor edge wear on the very corners, and box at the sides are nice and crisp and straight. There's the top. Other side, and in the back. Yeah, really happy to have this one box complete. Well, all these games box complete, but this is a cracking game, Batman. Hard as bloody nails. I've only ever completed it using the Game Genie because there's some real like cheap death parts in there where you kind of have to get hit. It's fucking annoying, but it's a really good game. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you've never played this game, it's not too expensive to get on cart only if you just want to play it. And again, the soundtrack is absolutely ace, so well worth picking up. So that is Batman. Right. So I'll pop a swig of this. God, if I was doing shot spin every time, I'd be fucking wrecked by now. Right, next game. Classic NES game. Again, used to love playing this as well. This is one that I had back in the day as well. So really nice to have this box, and this is really mint, this one. It's Donkey Kong Classics, and I love this box as well. So there's the front of it. There's a tiny little mark at the top there with the sticker once, where you can just see that where the sticker was once stuck. But I mean, I'm getting really picky now. So there's the bottom. Really nice and crisp. Real nice bright orange box as well. I know the camera kind of makes it kind of look a bit light and glary, but it's not. It's really nice condition. Again, still got the Nintendo seal on the top. There we go, and then the back. You can see how the orange popped there as I turn the box into the light. Yeah, so really fantastic game, Donkey Kong Classics. I'm sure most of you would have played this or at least heard of it. It's kind of two games all in one, if you like. You've got the original Donkey Kong and then the Donkey Kong Junior game. So I'm sure most of you know this, but that's the original Donkey Kong there. Then you've got Donkey Kong Junior there. Really good game, really addictive, fun game. It's one you can pick up and put on and play for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour. It's really good. So I'm sure most of you know what it is anyway, so I won't bother too much more. But yeah, Donkey Kong Classics, classic NES game. Right, next game. Really happy to have this one box complete. It's a series I want to get box complete anyway. But yeah, this is in real nice condition. Okay, so second to last game now. Come out. Okay, so I recently sold my cart only to Ocarina of Time to replace it for this one, which I got, and that is Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And the only real mark is where the Nintendo sticker was removed at the top. But I'm not that bothered about that, I can live with that. But I love the artwork, I love the gold box, and it's a real nice bright box as well. Real nice and glossy, it hasn't faded or got manky. So it's beautiful, I love that, I love this box. And now the the cutout there for the gold cartridge. It's just awesome. So there we go. So this is the front of the box, and there's the bottom. I'm hoping this camera stays in focus because it's been playing me up recently. So there's the sides. Fucking spanking, isn't it? Really happy to have this box complete. There we go. And there's the back. So yeah, Zelda 2. I've never actually fully completed this game. I've got fairly close, but I've never fully finished it. So this is a game I'm determined that I'm going to do. It's going to take me some time, but yeah, I do need to finish this game. I had this one, say originally back in the day, and really enjoyed it. Some people don't like it because it's kind of like a 2D side scroller, whereas the other Zeldas are kind of like a top-down view. But I really like this game. A lot of nostalgia for this one. So Zelda 2, Venture Link, well worth picking up if you haven't already. So yeah, Zelda 2, no more needs to be said about that one. The next game, this is the last one. Really happy to have this game as well. I never had this one back in the day. It's kind of new to me, but it's a cracking game. I just had to get it. Alright, take out the cover. Okay, so the game it's balls hard, by the way. It's Battletoads Double Dragon, fully box complete. Again, PAL version. So if you know what Battletoads and Double Dragon is, each game is basically that, without sounding stupid. But yeah, but it's really difficult. But it's a really good kind of side-scrolling beat-em-up game. Really good stuff. So let's have a close-up of the box. Again, this is absolutely spanking and all. Just a little mark on the bottom there. But you know, you're not going to get it brand new really, but this is as good as I think you're going to find them. There's still got the Nintendo sticker on the flap there. And there's the back. You just can't beat the artwork on the boxes, they're just fucking amazing. And it's funny because, I say, it was only last year I was saying, no, I'm not bothered about the boxes, as long as the cartridge is good, you don't mind. But I'll tell you something, right, it takes one box game to change your collection direction. There you go, how's that for a bit of lingo? One box game, and that's all it takes. You get one real nice box one, and that's it then. Once you see that sitting pretty on the shelf, it's really hard to go back, and I've definitely been bitten by the box complete bug, because now I'm picking up stuff that is basically in this condition. Not all the time. PAL stuff, American stuff, I'm not too worried about. I'm quite happy to get that, just loose cart. Pardon me. But yeah, really happy to have some box games, and I'll continue to buy some more. I have got some more to show coming up, so that'll be in part 2. So I've got I can't count now, but yeah, there's 10, 15 or so to come. So I'll show those, and I've got another video after that with something real special as well coming up. And I've got some collectible bits as well. I'm doing this, so I've got a few videos to come. I wanted to kind of show this one first to give you a taster of what's coming, and I mean, these games are really fantastic. Again, really happy to have these. I mean, look at this, look. How can you not love having that on the shelf? Fucking look at that, look at the colours, and I just love it. Oh, the colours, the artwork, the writing, everything, just fucking awesome. And in the Sentinel cases, it just really just makes it that, gives that extra finish, you know, to have the Sentinel cases on them. Real pleased with those, really happy with those. So when I've sold off those bits and pieces and consoles I told you about on Monday, and this is the result, you know. I mean, I'm buying these kind of games with the money that I've used, or that I've got, sorry, from the sale. So it's all going into the collection, and it's going to go to Blackpool, whatever's left. for spending money, but really happy to be buying some real nice boxed NES games. So I hope you agree, guys. I hope you agree that what I've shown is of good quality, well, should be of always. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm rambling now, and I need to finish this beer. I need to go in and put the kettle on for the missy, because she'll be due home any minute now. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you again for the next one, which won't be too long. Take it easy, guys. See you in a bit.